What's up? What's up? You know what day it is. It's Winning Wednesday. Winning Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I hope you're doing well. I want to talk today about, I'll just admit, something that we all struggle with, including myself, and that is just wanting to mull over a decision and not making timely decisions. Right? There's so much data, and I come from an analytical background, and so I want to get as much data as possible before making a decision. And that sounds reasonable, but when it comes to all the decisions that we have to make every day, in fact, there's a statistic that says that an average person makes nearly 35,000 decisions every day. 35,000. Now, majority of those decisions are, what am I going to wear today? Where am I going to go to eat? You know, what am I going to do on my to-do list? And many of them are small decisions, right? But that requires mental focus and energy, right? Every time we make a decision. And if we labor over every single decision, we get tired, right? We just say, okay, forget it, just whatever, right? So I want to share 3 tips quickly today to make decisions faster, because I have found that when I've made decisions quickly, and with the right, obviously I thought about it, but I made them more quickly, I tend to be closer to where I'm trying to achieve than just hashing it out. Because that's my first point, is that adding time to any decision doesn't necessarily make it a better decision. Saying, sometimes it's good, I'm going to sleep on it, right? You've done your analysis. Let's say you're making a major purchase, right? You don't want to make that as an impulse buy, but most likely you already know what you want. You know whether you can afford it or not. Maybe you have to decide on a few features if it's a car or some other major purchase. But do you really need to go to 10 more other dealerships and do 5 more test drives and look up 8 more reports about the thing, right? If you already know what you want, make the decision, because there are so many other follow-on decisions that once we move, that we can then adjust as necessary. So that's number 1. Make decisions more quickly, and adding time doesn't necessarily improve the decision, right? Secondly is, I mentioned this a moment ago, decision fatigue. I mean, there's so many different things. Don't get me started. I mean, it's better now, I will say, but I used to get back and forth with my wife and others and say, "Oh, where do you want to go to eat for lunch?" And we talk, 5 minutes about a small decision. And at the end of the day, it doesn't mean, it doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, right? Unless you're allergic to something to where you can't eat something, right? And so there's a rule called the 3-minute rule. And I've tried to use this periodically, meaning that if a decision isn't going to affect your life financially or health-wise significantly, make the decision in 3 minutes, because adding more time beyond the 3 minutes is probably not going to make much of a better decision. And it reduces decision fatigue that we all get when, it gets late in the afternoon and we've been in a long string of meetings. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, there's a saying that says, sometimes when you're flying a plane, you have to build the plane at the same time, meaning that you have to move, decide, then adjust, then, and then make another decision, and then repeat, right? So decide, take action, adjust, then repeat. I think in all of the things that I've done, that one simple framework has served me the most, because if I decide, and if I'm uncertain whether I should do this or that, and they're both, one of them doesn't have an advantage over the other, then just choose one. Just choose one, and stay committed to that one, and then decide, right? And then once you're in that one, then we can make course corrections along the way and say, okay, well, maybe I could do this better. I did that, for example, when I first started making videos, and it took me, 50 takes to say my name, because hi, hey guys, my name is, right? And I said that over and over again, and I had to get over myself, right? Because it's not about me, right? It's about what the information I'm trying to convey. And so, but I had to take the action. It was uncomfortable. I didn't feel good about it. But by doing it and doing things more, getting the reps in, going back to that, we get better over time. So I want to stop there. I would love to hear your thoughts on what are some things that you do to make better decisions and to make them faster. Now, you only have 2 minutes to respond with that. You see what I did there? All right. All fun aside, have a happy winning Wednesday, and we will talk to you next time.